Bobby Dirkens here. Well, yesterday I reported live from the 2018 Clemson Orange and White game. I went up to the top of Death Valley. I was up there seemingly by myself until I had a few visitors, one in which I thought I was going to have to talk off the ledge, but I didn't. Didn't have to pull out my negotiating skills. But I tell you right now, that was a good game, a good experience. Took Bobby Dirkens Jr. out there with me. Couldn't take Bobby Dirkens Jr. with me. He'd be down there with the cheerleaders. Bobby Dirkens Jr., I already had to tell some of them cheerleaders, look, he's 11. Wait a few weeks. But anyway, it was a good time, good family experience. The Orange team ended up winning. Let me scroll up that score again. Had to think about that for a second. 28-17. Forgive me. If you don't forgive me, go jump off a back of Death Valley. I won't catch you this time. All I'm going to tell you about Clemson, especially at quarterback position and their defensive lines, they have more options at those positions than you'd see options at a Golden Corral. Tons of options. I mean, my God, they got a full freaking dessert bar. Which raises even more questions. First of all the players that came out there and played yesterday, we all knew they were going to be good. This ain't the 1990s Clemson Tigers when a 2-star signed and we'd all start dancing in the streets going, thank you, thank you. This is not the 2000s when a 4-star might even drive through Clemson and we'd be like, thank you, oh, thank you. No. Different times. And as of, I've been hearing this week that Clemson's now the #1 brand in college sports. I know Bama has it because they're football, but overall, our basketball team made it to the Sweet 16. Clemson, of course, 3 straight years and a national championship in the playoffs. The baseball team's doing well and probably going to go to Omaha. I mean, it is what it is. They're doing great. I even heard that their turd flinging team, it's private sector, but I heard they're absolutely incredible. They're only second. They're only second to a lot of people don't know is Converse College has a turd flicking team. You think a bunch of women down there, equality. Them women, they can flick turds just as good as anybody else. Little cultured. Anyway, but yeah, big deal. But let's talk about what we saw. Now, first of all, you know that when I start off like that, I'm about to crack open an industrial-sized can of Bobby Dirkens' truth. A lot of people can't handle the truth because here's what happens with the truth. Feelings gets involved. And then we negate the truth. That's a new word I learned. Thank you, cousin from the community college. And we throw it out to the side, and then we just let the problem keep getting worse. Or we can handle the truth, fix the problem, and then I'll grin like idiots as we win another national championship. This may be the best defense Clemson has ever had in school history. Especially because the line is just that good. I know we're replacing people here and there, but I'm telling you, that defense and their backups, the best ever, and our school's never seen it. So we don't want to waste that. We have Hunter Renfro out there, who is outrageous. I mean, I'm bigger than he is, and I'm not a huge guy. I'll punch you in the mouth and knock every tooth down your throat. But I'm not a huge guy. Neither is he, but he's outrageous. T. Higgins, what planet is he from? Lord, I'm telling you, he looks like he's ready for the NFL like 5 minutes ago. Catching everything. He's like Bobby Dirkens Jr. He catches every sickness that preschool has. Whew, if he wouldn't lick the floor all the dang time, I almost cussed there. Lord, thank you for helping me. I'm becoming better. I don't care what they say about me. And then, we got other receivers. Mari Rogers, we've got options. We got options just left and right. I'm just telling you. Of course, ETN, Feaster, Adam Choice is solid. It's getting good. I know I'm talking a lot. I'm getting somewhere. Be patient. Then we talk about quarterback. Now, first of all, I want to do some role play here. It's another thing I've learned. My wife talks to me about put yourself in my shoes. Let's do what's called role play, to where you have to act like you're me and see things from my perspective. It's boring, but let's try that here. Let's say that tomorrow we took Hunter Renfrow, who did play quarterback in high school, but he would not be the quarterback at Clemson, and we put him at quarterback. Yes, he's done great things. Yes, he made the most important catch in the history of Clemson. But if we put him at quarterback tomorrow, at first we'd give him, Hunter's doing a good job, and yeah, he'd probably do some good things here and there. But when it was time to play the big teams, the teams who will scheme for your abilities and lack thereof, we'd be like, okay, it's time to pull him, put Lawrence, put him in there, put Hunter Johnson in there, just put one of them in there. I mean, and it is what it is. It'd be time to change. Now, did we kick Hunter off the team? No. Put him out there at wide receiver where he'd do great. That's just how life is. Dorian O'Daniel last year, y'all don't remember, though he was a great linebacker, he came in as a running back out of high school. He was a fantastic linebacker. Okay? Here's the point. Kelly Bryant, if you would have walked me in there yesterday and they would have told me, you know nothing about Clemson, tell me who your first, second, third, and fourth string would be. Kelly would not be in my first string. I would have never guessed that the guy had even led the team last year. I know what you're about to say, because somebody said it to me at the stadium. They said it to me. We have to understand, Dirkens, don't you understand he's a running quarterback? And I said, I do. And I do understand that they're blowing it dead as soon as they get touched because they don't want to hurt the quarterbacks. But what do you think Clemson would do if they played against a quarterback who really didn't throw well down the field, but he could run like crazy? I don't know. We'd stack the box. Oh, imagine this take. Imagine we played Alabama, I don't know, in the first round of the college football playoff. I don't know what they would do. Exactly what they did. Now look, I ain't hating on Kelly. An example I gave is I believe that we need to move Kelly like we moved Hunter, and Hunter's done great, made an outrageous catch yesterday. But you know what? He had to move positions. Dorian O'Daniel, he's going to play on Sundays. Had to move him there. Kelly, you don't suck, dude. You're awesome. You're talented. You're not the quarterback. Everybody shut up. I know what you're going to be sending me. Stop. I've got a brain. What's going to happen is exactly what happened when Deshaun Watson was behind Cole Stout. Cole Stout's a good guy. Cole Stout, I heard that he had been hurt some during that season. But I'm telling you, we all saw what happened that season. And there was times early on that we would have not have lost that Georgia game had they let Deshaun play. Sorry, they did let him play, and then they pulled him after he did good, which does not make sense. Which are you more loyal to? One individual or your entire team? And then I flip that around and look at the individual and say, are you more interested in winning, or are you just more interested in you getting to play? There's a place on the field for Kelly, and I believe he would do great at it. In fact, I think we're holding him back by not flipping him to a wide out or something, okay? I know he'd be a big possession guy, and he has speed. I know he's not real thick, but he's not skinny. I'm just telling you, we're holding him back because he will not go to the NFL and play quarterback. He's not. He's not. Get that crap out of your head. I don't care if you've been smoking meth laced with Drano. You need to get that crap out of your head because that's the only reason you be thinking like that. Put him out there, he'd get drafted because he has the body and he has the abilities to go in and play like wide out. And it would serve us, better, okay? He is not the quarterback. He looked like somebody who hadn't led an entire team full of talented people last year. He didn't. I'm sorry. The play calling, when they did throw down the field, didn't look good. When they was throwing the ball, they're throwing it out in the flats. My dead granny could make those same passes. Okay? All I'm going to say, this is just a little redneck whisper from heaven. You need to go to wide receiver. And we need to let either Hunter Johnson or Trevor Lawrence play quarterback. I'm very careful about saying that we need to replace people. All I'm going to say from here to there is this. Kelly is a great athlete. He is not the quarterback to win a national championship. But he could play wide receiver. And I believe he did great. And I believe career-wise, he would later on thank us. So, I mean, it's just being mature. You just got to be mature about it, everybody. I know I'm going to get hate mail. Let me name these numbers out to you. Trevor Lawrence, 11-16 for 122 yards and 1 touchdown. Dabo whistled that one a little quicker. He had another touchdown for a long gain. Hunter Johnson, 8-14 for 85 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Kelly Bryant, 8-15, 35 yards. Numbers don't lie. You have to be mature about these things. It's like me and my buddies, my cousin Tommy Dirkens. Let me tell you about Tommy. Tommy was just Tommy. But he loved hot dogs. And what we used to call him was Weenie Dirkens. And as we got older, we just realized that was really, we need to be more mature about it, else people was going to think that we were perverts. So what do? We changed his name to something more mature. Weenus Dirkens. Well, I'm looking forward to this season. We're going to make another run at the college football playoff. I believe we can win another national championship. Just if we make some proper changes. It's Bobby Dirkens saying, yeah, I actually like telling the truth. And I don't care what you think. Happy Sunday, Bobby Dirkens.